Yo, welcome back to the Jump into the Matrix podcast brought to you by GadgetLink. Today we just gonna do a quick rundown on the iPhone 12s and what's the differences between them. You know, they came out with four of them, so it's the mini, the iPhone 12, the iPhone 12 Pro, and the iPhone 12 Pro Max. You know, all these names are just getting kind of crazy, but yeah, we're gonna jump into it and see what the difference is, and you'll be surprised that it's really not that much of a difference. So let's jump into it. So the iPhone 12 mini costs $699, the iPhone 12 costs $799, and the iPhone 12 Pro costs $999, and the Pro Max $1,099. So yeah, that's like $100 price difference on each one of them. You know, not including the tax and whatnot. But you have the display. Display on the mini is 5.4 inches screen size. 6.1 for the iPhone 12, 6.1 for the iPhone 12 Pro, and a 6.7 for the Pro Max. And that's actually the biggest screen that's been on the iPhone. So that's pretty huge considering that the 10X Max is like a 6.5 and the 11 Pro Max is even a 6.5. Is we'll get into that on down the line. So the CPUs they all feature A14 Bionic CPU. Apple quote unquote is the fastest CPU in the phone. So you know you got the colors. Are they both the same in the mini and the 12? They both the same. And it get different with the Pro and the Pro Max. You have the graphite, silver, gold, and Pacific blue. You know they gave it specific names as you can see. And the Pro Max it's the same as the Pro. So and man, the colors are really nice though. Like they really look good. And you know, storage. You have the lower storage on the mini and the iPhone 12, which is 64 gigabyte, 128 gigabyte, and 256 gigabyte on both, respectively. So then you have the Pro and the Pro Max. You have the 128 gigabyte, 256, 512 on both of them, respectively. You know that's pretty high for a smartphone at that, but you know that's for all you women that love to take pictures and videos. You'll be able to keep a lot if you get just the 256. Like you'll be able to save good over 20,000 if not more. Sometimes it could be 20,000 depending on the videos and stuff like that. But you'll save up a lot of pictures. So then we get to the rear camera, you know, and that's what separate the iPhones from any other brand of phone. It's the cameras. So we get into that. It's a 12 megapixel, which is not a lot considering you know Samsung they have a 16 megapixel, but iPhone still is the best regardless. So that's not really what's dependent on it. It's just how the pictures are taken. So then you have they both featured the same on the mini and the iPhone 12 ultra wide. Now they both the same. So the difference is the Pro and the Pro Max, which they feature a telephoto on both of them. So we'll get into that and what they mean. And they also feature a new advanced lidar sensor, and you can see it on the back as well. I'm gonna try to get some pictures so you can see that. And front camera, 12 megapixel true depth on all of them. It feature on all of them. So the front camera is basically the same. I don't think that they differentiate you different. So I think it's the same. They all feature 5G. Battery life, say TBD on the iPhone 12 mini, so we don't know for sure on that one. But every one of them, is future a bigger and better battery to hold a good amount of quality. We'll get into that later on also. Then you have the size. I spoke about that. Well, I think this talk about the length and the width, but I think we'll get into that also. And the weight, they say it's lighter than the 11 Pro Max and the 11 Pro and the 11. So they say it's like a 16% difference. So it's lighter, not heavier, and the frame really makes it, more slick and smooth. So you get into the size and the weight. Yeah, see, you got this. What I was talking about right here. You have the weight, 6 ounces. They believe that's for the Pro, and 8 ounces for the Pro Max. Height 6 inches. Width 3 inches. You can look at that. So display, like I was telling you guys, the display feature 6.1 size on the 12 Pro. I messed that one up. 11 iPhone 12 Pro, man. All these names, goddamn. So a Super Retina SDR display and iPhone 12 Pro Max feature the same size. Well, not the same size, but the same display. Super Retina SDR display, 6.7 inch, and that is really really big. To be honest, you guys, like I can't even imagine that size in my hand right now. I haven't had one yet, but we'll get to that. And also resolution, pixels have a better resolution on it, 2778 by 1284. So that is pretty good. So video recording, you have a long list of video record, a long list of features. That's why I tell you guys, like iPhone picture quality and video quality, it's pretty amazing considering it's a smartphone. You have 4K, HDR, 1080 HD video recording at 60 frames per second or 30 frames per second. 720 HD. It just depending on what you want to do. Optical image, 2 times optical zoom, 2.5 optical zoom, audio zoom, brighter true tone flash, quick take video, slow mo, time lapse. The new mode they added was the night mode time lapse. Cinematic video stabilization, continuous autofocus video. Man, they got a lot. Take 8 megapixel still photos while recording 4K video. That's pretty awesome too. Like so, you know how taking a video, recording, and you can take a picture while recording, and they'll take 8 megapixels. So that's pretty nice. Playback zoom, video formats, and I think this for all the models. They all come with this. No, don't quote me on that. Because this, I believe this the Pro and the Pro Max. So then you have the all models feature the 5G, gigabyte LTE, Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.0, ultra wideband chip, NFC, and express cards with power reserve. Then you have the true depth camera, 12 megapixel camera, portrait lighting. Man, you see that's a lot to read, but Animoji, meme emoji, night mode, deep fusion, smart HDR3. Man, it come with a lot. 4K video record, time lapse video. Yeah, it come with a lot, man. Burst mode, and some of these are new features also. So it's a lot that's come with it. Power and battery, like I was telling you guys, up to 17 hours for video playback, audio playback up to 65 hours, video playback up to 20 hours. I believe that's for the Pro Max on that side. Both models built-in rechargeable lithium-ion battery. They come with the MagSafe, for the wireless charging and automatically connect to the wireless charger. That's pretty cool too, because on a recent gens of mine's, it be sliding all over the place. So that's a pretty good feature. Wireless charging up to 7.5 watts, charging a USB to computer system. Yeah, fast charging capable, up to 50% charge in around 30 minutes. Oh, that's wild. That's nice. With 20-watt adapter or higher. That's sold separately. So only thing that come in the box is the charger. That's it. You don't get the power adapter, the block, aka the block. You don't get none of that. The MagSafe, what we were just talking about. Charging up to 15 watts. No magnet array, like I was talking about. And the sensors, Face ID. This all for the models. Pro and the Pro Max feature the LiDAR scanner, barometer, 3-axis gyro, electrometer, proximity sensor, ambient light sensor. We've been having that. And so this is, a grid I made comparing the iPhone 12 Pro Max to the iPhone 11 Pro Max. So it's a lot of little features that the 11 Pro Max don't have. If you considering, why should I upgrade if I have 11 Pro Max? This is why you should upgrade if you. Okay, so iPhone 12 Pro Max have 5G, 11 Pro don't. The body feature stainless steel frame, as do the 11 Pro Max. It features stainless steel frame with Gorilla Glass on the front and back. That's the same as the iPhone 12 Pro Max. The display is a 6.7 size Super Retina XDR OLED. And the display for the iPhone 11 Pro Max is the 6.5 Super Retina SDR OLED. Pixels, the iPhone 12 Pro Max have a higher pixel rating than the 11 Pro Max. CPU A14 Bionic and the 12 Pro Max, and then a A13 Bionic and the 11 Pro Max. So that's a big difference also. Well, you won't see the difference, but with the storage and the RAM, it's 128 gigabit, 6 gigabit RAM. Then you got 256 gigabit storage, 6 gigabit RAM. The RAM gonna be the same in 512 gigabit, like I was telling you guys earlier. And the storage in the RAM on the 11 Pro Max is a 4 gigabit RAM, 64 gigabit storage, and 4 gigabit RAM. 512 storage. So, the RAM makes a big difference when you doing tags and stuff like that. And the camera is 12 megapixel with LiDAR, and and the 11 Pro Max it's a 12 megapixel camera without LiDAR. So that's a new feature for the 12 Pro Max and the Pro also. So that's something that the 11 Pro Max don't have. And what is LiDAR? If you have that question, is it's a feature that help the augmented reality features in the phones, whereas you'll probably be on the Kia or some furniture store, and you trying to see how the bed look in your room. You can match up the bed inside your room. They got it where you can just look on your phone. You can see your bed sitting in your room. So that's a feature that LiDAR gonna advance with the augmented reality. Is gonna help out even more. So and that's basically it. So my conclusion is the 11 Pro and 11. That's basically it, you guys. So my conclusion with the iPhone 12 Pro and the iPhone 12, they's basically the same, to be honest with you. Only thing that's different is with the camera. Like if you really love to take pictures and take videos and you really take care into that, you'll get the Pro and the Pro Max. But if you really just want an upgraded iPhone and you want 5G, a real good screen, which is the OLED, and hey, get the iPhone 12, man, if you don't too much care for pictures and stuff like that, because it's basically the same. Like, it's not like how it was with the iPhone 11 and the iPhone 11 Pro, whereas the iPhone 11 feature LCD and the iPhone 11 Pro feature OLED. So that's a totally difference. So it's some more other features that the iPhone 11 Pro had over the iPhone 11. So yeah, and it's not the same with the iPhone 12. So I recommend, if you don't too much care about pictures, you should get the iPhone 12. So that's it, you guys. And iPhone 12 mini, I don't too much really talk about it, but it's basically the same. Also, it's just a smaller phone. So if you want a real small phone, you can go with that also. So that's it, you guys. So tune in next time. We're gonna be discussing more topics, and just catch you.
Count more money than we count problems. Told her I don't wanna watch, she keep calling. Ran out of love, now I'm heartless. Trading the dough for blue hunters. I don't hit the club, too soon. Back in calling, new money. 4 on there, low coming. I took a loss for 2 of them.